As a case officer, if you're a field guy, you're trained to be apolitical, meaning you're going to do what you're told to do regardless. Now, I have been told that I wasn't difficult to manage, it's just I wasn't easy to manage, which comes across. Because for me, you can tell me what you want to do and I'm going to do it, but you need to explain why, and you need to justify it to me. And telling me because I said so doesn't work. So that never worked. As far as what's going on now, yeah, I have opinions, anybody could, but political opinions one way or the other, for me, I don't think it's fair as a guy who is privy to such information as an apolitical guy to start picking and choosing sides now. You know what I mean? Because I was privy to that information because I was apolitical. And to come out now like some people do and say, oh, I'm for Donald Trump, or oh, I'm for Hillary Clinton, or oh, Barack Obama screwed up, that's completely unacceptable for me, because if you do believe the President Obama screwed up, you're only privy to that information because you weren't Democratic or Republican. And so you don't have the right to now announce to the world that he screwed up. A lot of people have been painting me as though I said the president's administration, it created ISIS. If they want to twist it because that's what gets their clickbait and sells papers, they can do what they want, but those words aren't written in my book. I wouldn't say I regret it. I would say that I miss it a lot, but I don't regret it, because writing this book and everything that I've been doing is so unbelievably new to me, and it's a new adventure. You know, like, I knew what I was getting when I was with the CIA, and quite honestly, I'd be right at my 10-year mark if I was still there. The past 3, I've still been doing stuff really close to that still. So it's been a decade of my life, you know, and I'd like to put it on the shelf, admire it, and say, hey, there it was, you know, and then move forward in another direction. So, and no, I guess I really don't regret it. I'm proud of the book. I'm proud that I was able to actually get it out there, because, like I said, there's so many times I was just going to hit delete, and it actually got published. So, and now it's your book of the month, so that's pretty awesome. Well, I had a co-author eventually, so he certainly helped. And, you know, obviously once St. Martin's came around, then absolutely I was going to continue. Like, you got a publisher now, this is awesome. So then, you know, that's kind of like the last step, you know, like, okay, great, we can move forward, and it's actually going to happen. But I would say, just from like being so new and not understanding the process, like the publishing world moved a lot slower or in different directions than what I was used to at the agency. Not to say that the agency didn't drag its feet on a lot of stuff sometimes, but I was sitting here going, guys, give me a response, just yes or no. And I might get one 3 weeks later to a month later, and I'm going, it took you 3 weeks to write 2 sentences. So it's very frustrating for me, being the go forward move guy that I am. So at those points, after 2 weeks would go, well, they hate the book, I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then you get, hey, actually we love it. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me that 2 weeks ago? My ego's bruised. Pay my taxes, that needs to happen. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to probably go back and just cut some wood with my dad in Ohio for a while. And then, I don't know, I haven't been to a beach in a really long time, so I might find one of those. But as far as like occupational wise, no plans.